which is something I am severely lacking.
Grownish is a sitcom series and a spin-off of the series Blackish on ABC, and has hit massive popularity with fans after 3 seasons, and a 4th season has just been released, so we know what happens to all our favorite characters. The series is based on the Johnson family's eldest daughter Zoey as she goes to college and navigates her way through life and adulthood. Season 3 ended with a lot of questions left to be answered, so fans are eagerly anticipating the return of Grownish with Season 4. In today's video, we'll be talking about everything we know and everything happening in Grownish Season 4 that you need to know about. If you want to find out more, make sure to keep watching. Before we begin our video, if you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications so that you can be the first to hear about my next video. Alright, let's get into it. Number 1. When is Grownish Season 4 being released? So, Season 4 has just been released with the first episode released on July 8th, the second episode on the 15th, and the third on the 22nd. We still have more episodes to go, but it's already kicking off. So we know that there will be a lot to unpack in the next episodes, but we already have some answers from the previous season in the first couple of episodes. Our favorite cast members have returned. Yara Shahidi as Zoey Johnson, Dre as Anthony Anderson, and Rainbow as Tracy Ellis Ross, as well as Trevor Jackson as Aaron Jackson, Francia Riza as Anna Torres, Chloe and Haley Bailey as Jazz and Star Foster, Dion Cole as Charlie Telfie, Luca Sabat as Luca Hall, Diggy Simmons as Doug, Jordan Bahat as Vivek Shah, and Nomi Segal as Emily Arlook. We'll also be seeing some new cast members pop up, as that always tends to happen in new seasons, but we're sure to find out more about that as the episodes go on. Number 2. What happened in the first episodes of Grownish Season 4? Grownish Season 4 spoilers ahead! For many years, fans have been following Zoey Johnson and the ups and downs of California University with her friend group, dealing with the struggles of love and life, and now senior year is finally here. Season 4 starts on a super fun note, with Zoey and her friends vacationing in Mexico, and everyone seems to be having a great time, but we know that with every trip, there's got to be some sort of drama. There is some good news though. Since the beginning of Grownish, we've been waiting for Zoey and Aaron to become a couple, losing hope along the way, but finally our prayers have been answered. Zoey and Aaron are officially a couple now. However, things don't stay great for long as everyone begins to settle in. Things start to crumble as unresolved problems, trust issues, and old feelings reemerge. We couldn't possibly expect a drama-free trip with Zoey and the gang, could we? Zoey and Aaron find themselves in trouble during their first night as a couple, and it seems like people won't really leave them alone. There are a lot of questions about Jazz and Javi's relationship, mostly brought on by Anna, which causes some tension and drama. In the third episode, and the most recent one to date, we finally see everyone returning to Cal U after a global pandemic stalls their senior year. It's really cool to see that the show has taken account of issues going on in the world to make it more relatable to people watching, as many have had their studies halted due to the pandemic and things are only just starting to return to some kind of normalcy. Everyone's navigating how to do things in person again, and among this, Zoey finds out that in the order to graduate, she needs to secure an internship, and that means she has to face Rochelle. We all know what that means. Stay tuned for more drama between those two, because this definitely won't be the end of it. Number 3. What can we look forward to in Season 4? Now that we know that so much has happened already, we can be excited for more things to come in the following episodes of Season 4. Although we don't know too much, there are some things we know from interviews with cast members, and we can already tell that Season 4 is going to be a great watch for the fans. Grownish has always tackled social issues and made a comment on society, which has always appealed to fans. It's a show which promotes inclusion, and we definitely know that we'll be seeing more of this in Season 4. Episode 5 and 6, which are to be released in the next few weeks, tackle the difficult issue of race. The plot for Episode 5 is that an unarmed black man gets shot by the police. We see the cast react in different ways to the news. Keela wants to use a party that Doug is throwing to raise awareness, and the two butt heads. The theme then continues on to Episode 6 as the cast goes on to the streets of Los Angeles to fight for racial justice and equality. And we also see Nomi confronting her white fragility. These 2 episodes are said to be the ones that deal with the most difficult theme, but we're looking forward to seeing how the show deals with it and how it raises awareness for the important issues in society today. We've seen many societal issues dealt with in previous seasons, and it's great to see that the writing team are continuing to make this show as relatable as possible and talk about the important things. Number 4. What will happen with Zoey in Season 4? We've already seen Zoey grow so much in Grownish, and now she's finally navigating a new relationship as well as getting through her senior year and deciding what she wants to do afterwards. This is a big chapter in Zoey's life, and we're sure to see a lot of changes in her character. In an interview with Refinery29, Yara Shahidi talks about Zoey's character. When asked about how she thinks Zoey will develop and grow this season, she answers, "I feel like we see the culmination of all of Zoey's growth in this season, in that we've seen her make the same mistakes, try and figure out what she wants to be, whether that means she's going to find herself in school or out in the world. And now that we've seen all of that and the ups and downs, we see her going into the season just more focused than ever, more dedicated to making whatever happens work. And also, I think most notably is her ability to be malleable and flexible and going with the flow after seasons of her having a master plan that continues to not go her way. I feel like throughout this season, we see her understand the importance of, rather than making plans, just accepting what's coming her way. So we can possibly expect to see a more chilled out Zoey, a little more focused on what she wants, and possibly more driven to problem solving. It'll be exciting to see what's in store for Zoey and how she finds her way through her senior year at college. Number 5, Jazz's character development. Chloe and Haley Bailey are our favorite duo on the show, but we already know that we'll be seeing less of Haley, who plays Star, being at the Olympics this season. So how will things change with Jazz, now not having her twin around at all times? In an interview with Refinery29, Chloe answered this question, saying, "Well, you'll definitely see Jaslyn kind of find herself and find out who she really is without her sister, who's like always with her in her other half. And she kind of has to figure out her own journey and her own path while being apart from each other. So you'll definitely get to see that within this season, and I'm really proud of Jazz for that." Seeing Jazz being a more independent character and seeing her fully blossom for who she is will be an exciting thing to watch Grownish Season 4 for, and we're sure to see a change in her interaction with other characters as well, which should be really interesting. We can also expect to see a change in dynamic between Jazz and Doug's relationship, as the two have been together for a long time, and now big changes are coming. What are the most excited things to see about Jazz's character? Number 6, the show will be talking more about mental health. Grownish has always done a good job talking about mental health in the past, which is refreshing to see, as many shows don't always put it in the best light. We know that we'll be seeing more of that this season with students struggling in their final year of college and also planning their future. There's a particular episode 7, called A Piece of Light, where Jazz seeks medical leave from the track team by going to therapy. Although we still don't know much about it, we're sure to find out more about Jazz and her mental health in the coming episodes, and we'll definitely be seeing how she deals with going to therapy, how this helps her character in many ways. Grownish is definitely a favorite on ABC, and we can see why. It brings coming-of-age drama and mixes it with a lightheartedness and comedy, with all the characters being likable and relatable. Make sure to keep watching Grownish so you can keep up to date with all the characters and their drama. And that concludes today's video of everything happening on Grownish Season 4 you need to know about. What are you most excited to see in Season 4? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure to turn on post notifications so you can be the first to hear about my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.